Hello students, welcome to your maths class. We are doing chapter number 1 integer and today we are going to discuss rule for addition and subtraction of integers. If we are having two integers, first integer is having plus symbol and second integer also having plus symbol. In that case we have to add both the integer and symbol will come for greater number. For example, you can see here I have two integer plus 5 and another one is plus 2. So in both the symbols are plus plus, it means I have to add these two number. 5 plus 2 is 7. Because 5 is greater number and 5 is having plus symbol, so final symbol will come plus. Second rule, if first integer is having plus symbol and second integer is having minus symbol. In this case, we have to subtract both the number and again symbol will come greater number symbol. For example, if 5 is having plus symbol and 2 is having minus symbol. Now you can see both the symbols are different, plus and minus. It means we have to subtract these number. 5 minus 2, 3, and again 5 is greater, 5 is having plus symbol, so final symbol will be plus. Third rule, if first number is having minus symbol and second number is having plus symbol, we have to do subtraction. Again symbol will come greater number symbol. Example, 5 is having minus symbol and 2 is having plus symbol. Minus 5 plus 2. Both the symbols are different. It means we have to do the subtraction. 5 minus 2, 3. And because 5 is greater and 5 is having minus symbol, final symbol will come minus. Always subtract a smaller number from the bigger number. Then last rule, if both the numbers are having minus symbol, in that case we have to do addition and symbol will come again the greater number symbol. Example, minus 5 minus 2. Here both the symbols are minus, it means we have to do addition. 5 plus 2, 7, and 5 is greater, 5 is having minus symbol, so final symbol will be minus. Next thing is our properties of addition and subtraction. We have here three properties. First one, closure property, commutative property and associative property. According to closure property, if we have two integers, a and b belongs to I. It means a and b are two integers and we are adding these two integers and finally we are getting integer. If it is fulfilled means yes, this property is applicable for addition. We are taking here one example. For this we have 3 and 5. Two integers. If we add 3 and 5, final answer is 8. 8 is also an integer. Yes, it means for addition, closure property is fulfilled. We will check same property for subtraction also. A and b are two integers and we'll check a minus b. So 3 and 5 are two integers here. 3 minus 5. Answer is minus 2 and we know minus 2 is also an integer. It means this property is applicable for subtraction also. Next property, commutative property. Commutative property means if we have two integers a and b. So a plus b is equal to b plus a. Let us check this property. We have two integers 3 and 5. If we add 3 and 5, answer is 8. If we add 5 and 3, then also answer is 8. It means this property is applicable for addition. So in addition, commutative property is there. Order doesn't matter. You can add a to b or b to a. Answer will come same. Same property will check for subtraction also. We have two integer a and b. Let us check whether answer is coming same or different. 3 minus 5. Answer will be minus 2. But if we do 5 minus 3, in that case answer will come 2. It means commutative property is not applicable for subtraction. If we change the order, answer will change. Third property is associative property. Associative property means if we have three integers and we are adding these three integers, but order is different. First we are adding last two. After getting result, then we are adding with the first one. In second case, we are adding first two first, and then after getting result, then we are adding with third one. If it is answer is coming both the sides same, means yes, this property is applicable. We'll check for addition. We have here three integers 2, 5 and 8. First we are adding 5 and 8. 5 plus 8 13 plus 2 15. Second case, first we are adding first 2. 2 plus 5 7. Then 7 plus 8 15. So you can see here in both the case answer is coming same. It means this associative property is applicable for addition. We'll check same property for subtraction also. We have 2, 5 and 8 three integers. First we are subtracting last two integers. 5 minus 3 8 minus 3 and 2 minus 3. This minus and minus will become plus. 2 plus 3 5. And in second right side 2 minus 5 minus 8. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Minus 3 and minus 8 is minus 11. You can see answer is coming different. So it means this property is not applicable for subtraction. Next thing is additive identity. Additive identity means a number. After adding that number, answer will not change. So additive identity is 0. You can see if 0 we will add with any number, answer will not change. It will be as it is. Then additive inverse. Additive inverse of a number is just change the symbol of that number. If suppose you have a, the additive inverse of a will be minus a. And for minus a, additive inverse will be plus a. For example, additive inverse of 5 will be minus 5. Additive inverse of minus 5 will be plus 5. Next, let us take a quick look on exercise 1.2. First question, write a pair of integers whose sum is minus 3. You have to take here two integers whose sum will be minus 3. So I have taken here minus 5 and 2. If I add these two numbers, minus 5 plus 2. So minus 5 plus 2 means we have to do the subtraction. 5 minus 2 3 and symbol will come minus. Here you will get many answers. You can take some other example also, no problem. Second part, difference is minus 5. So 3 and 8. 3 minus 8 minus 5. Third part, difference is 4. You can take any two integers here. You can take negative integers also, positive integers also. Because it is not mentioned in question positive or negative integer. You can take any integer. So we have taken here 8 and 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Second question, first part, write a pair of negative integers whose difference is 5. In this question, they mention here negative integer. It means we have to take only the negative integers. So we have taken here minus 5 and minus 10. And find out the difference of minus 5 and minus 10. Minus 5 minus 10. Difference means we have to subtract these integers. So minus and minus will become plus. Minus 5 plus 10 means plus 5. Third one, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose sum is minus 8. Here also you will get many answers. Any two example you can take. Minus 11 and 3. So if we add these two integers, minus 11 plus 3. Answer is minus 8.